So welcome, and yeah, it's been a long time, but it's time for the Pearl of Africa rally, and here's an update. By now you've already heard that I will not be clerk of course, a COC for the Power Rally, a job that I've been doing for the last 2 years, 2023 and 2024. So I last participated in the 2022 Pearl of Africa Rally as a competitor, and then from then on, 2023, I was working as COC. This year I have no role, I'm not COC, and I don't have any technical role or even event organization role. I'm also not driving as a competitor. However, I'll be competing, as you've already heard. I'll be co-driving for Dr Moustapha Mukasa, that is DERT Express Rally team, and we'll be driving a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9, and we'll be taking part both in the ARC as well as the NRC. Yeah, some of you might be asking questions, wondering why co-driving this time. Yeah, so I've co-driven for Layla, Mayanja, my wife. I've also co-driven for Ronald Sebuguzi on 2 rallies, one rally in Rwanda, where we finished, I think, 7th overall, and another rally in Mombasa where we finished 6th overall and the best Ugandan crew. I think we had that time in 2010, we had maybe more than 10 cars from Uganda participating. And then most recently, I've also been a co-driver for Duncan Mubiru Chikankane Rally team in the 2021 edition of the Safari Rally. So I do have a little bit of experience in co-driving. It's not, I don't prefer to sit on that side of the car, but I'm happy to do it, once in a while. Why and when it happens, mostly it happens because I'm just helping out friends who happen to do a rally and just happen to be in a situation where they don't have a co-driver for the time, for the rally, by the time entries are closing. So same thing here. Dr Mukasa did ask me, and yeah, so I jumped in, seeing as I've not been doing anything. Maybe to give you another perspective while we are here is, so I've done, so someone may wonder, why are you all over the place? So I've actually participated in rally, first as a fan. With the birds again. Yeah, first as a fan, spectator that is, which is great. And from that I graduated, on a very steep curve into driving. So I became a driver, on the right side, with the wheel and the pedals in front of me, which is what I've done for the most part of, the last 20 years. And during that time, I've intermittently been working, or rather been participating as a co-driver, the instances that I've mentioned before, as well as an event organizer. So I've been an event manager for mostly motocross and sprint events. And I've also then been an official. So I've been a clerk of course, on many occasions, and not just for the Pearl of Africa Rally, but I've also been a steward. So I've also, trained, done exams, and qualified as a steward, an FIS steward. Yeah, so I've at different times, as you know, these are not full-time jobs. This is not employment. No one pays me to do any of this. So when I can do it, I do it. Yeah, and why not? So I'm really happy to be part of the solution rather than part of the problem. And I don't like lending or paying lip service. When somebody says they want my help, case of Dr Mukasa, we've had a lot of conversations. I think you should do, me telling him or him asking me what should I do to improve my performance. I've been telling him, you can do this and that, you can do this and the other. But then when they do ask for my help, then yeah, then I'll happily give it. So yeah, so all these different roles, so spectator, driver, co-driver, team support, steward, COC, event organizer, yeah. All these are different roles in motorsport, and they're all important, and they all take a lot of time and effort. And for me, you know, this is the sport that I love the most, and I'm happy to give of my time, and also to enjoy all the different, the different perspectives of it. And one of the things, maybe that, if I have to choose one, okay, obviously I prefer to drive. I prefer to be in the driving seat. So if I had to choose one of those roles, it would have to be the driver. And the one that I enjoyed the least, I think event officials really do get a lot of flack from competitors, spectators, and their work is not really appreciated as much as it should be. People don't realize how much these people do put in. So kudos to the guys who are organizing, the team that's organizing Nepal, the guys who have taken over after me. So good luck, and I do appreciate you. But yeah, so the role of technical work on a rally, that's the role that is the least appreciated. It's the role that gives the least joy, okay, on a rally. Everybody else is enjoying. If you are marshal, if you are safety marshal, it is your job to reduce on the enjoyment of rally fans, and they don't like it. They don't like it at all. So if you are, if you're the medical person, you're the one who has to pick up, the injured, and God forbid somebody has been killed in a rally, you'll be the first person there to make a judgment on it and handle it. Yeah, if you're working in time, there's going to be complaints about, Banzibia time, we never hear the end of these things. So, and if you're a steward, then you have to decide between two really passionate and emotional spectators, or rather competitors, each of them who believes they're right. So everything else, the other roles, being a spectator, it's nice, costs the least. It does cost money to be a spectator in rally, but it costs the least, I think. To be an event organizer, again, not as much time goes into that, so it's not something that I really mind. It doesn't take a heavy toll on me. But yeah, so Mbarara, we're leaving, we'll be in Mbarara from Monday to do administrative checks and pick up our documentation, and then Tuesday, Wednesday we'll be doing recce. Then on Tuesday recce, Wednesday morning recce, Wednesday afternoon is scrutineering. Thursday morning we have qualifying and shakedown, morning and afternoon. So action really begins on Thursday, and then on Friday we have full rally, as well as Saturday full rally, full day. It's going to be a long rally. It's going to be, might be wet, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to really be interesting like that. I think you saw the Massacre rally was really wet and very interesting, and I think we're likely to come up, to have something similar like that. Although this being May, or so won't be as soggy, because it's not going to be raining every day. So out of maybe the full weekend, we might get like a day of rain. I don't know, a day, maybe one day of rain. Yeah. So looking forward to seeing you guys during the rally. Make it down in time to enjoy, the longest rally weekend in Mbarara. And yeah, Godspeed and keep safe.